All right. You guys are back. We've been here the whole time, but you guys have been missing, Jack. Welcome to the Liberty of Weed and Synthetic and Tuney and Synthetic show. The Tuney and Synthetic show right here on Liberty of Weed. I'm Tuney Gruve. This is Synthetic Love, and we're coming to you to get high. Now, this is going to be the first time that we were going to go live on Facebook. You know what? I think I might go live on that other phone, bro. I think I might go out live on that other phone. Yeah, right here. Right here. It doesn't have anything else better to do. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's not.
Calm down.
Now it's not done. Now it's not done.
Hey, I like to say my motto is not a good day until you throw your phone on the ground face first, hard as you possibly can. And you'll have a great day.
And I just did. And I just did.
Fuck yeah.
And I just did. You know, now many of you guys don't know, but I know that I have been suspended from Facebook for 90 days, dude. 90 days from going live on Facebook. And we're gonna go live in the Liberty of Weed group right here, right now, and we're gonna tape this and show it out live, and we're gonna just see what we're up to and see if we're gonna have a little bit of fun or not today, talking about weed and whatever. But you guys right there are watching us do it, and this is gonna show up on Liberty of Weed everywhere. Liberty of Weed, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, where else? LinkedIn. Yep. All right. I'm still working here. Still working.
So we got a couple topics today that we're going to be cracking off about. You know? I mean, today's main topic.
This is going to be great.
Is about wasting weed.
Wasting weed.
And we're sick.
I think that's some. Go ahead.
We're pretty sick of these people wasting their weed. I mean, like I got a friend. His name is Phil. I'm gonna throw a shout out to you, Phil.
What's happening, Phil? He's throwing you under the shout out.
Throwing you under the shout out bus.
Yes, man.
So you know, he buys a lot of hash. You know, it's really good hash. I can't give him that it's not. And but what he does with it was gonna blow your mind, people. It's gonna boggle you. So here we go. He puts it on cigarettes, just the end of cigarettes. I mean, the dude probably smokes like, you know, $30, $40 worth of hash on a cigarette.
There you go.
On a cigarettes every day, which is like, okay, come on, boy, you fucking doing it wrong, bro. You fucking doing it wrong, bro. I mean, come on, dude, come smoke with us and see if you're still gonna want to smoke weed anymore. You want to quit smoking weed? Come try to smoke with us. I guarantee you.
For real.
You'll want to quit weed when you're done smoking with us. You know, especially if you can't already hang. Like, I mean, Rosin dude came over, blew my mind.
Rosin dude, Rosin guy, where the fuck are you? Here we been. We've been thinking about you because we want to smoke some more of that stuff with you. But
no, I want to answer and say I'm on the way and leave the shootout. But, you know.
But yeah, so we came up with some stuff, or at least Synthetic did. Synthetic came out. Go ahead, tell them what you came up with, because I'm busy. I can't do 6 things at once.
We are going to be throwing a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime bash. All right.
No, let's say more than once in a lifetime.
It's gonna be we'll see how the first one goes.
How about that?
You know, we'll see how the first one goes.
We're gonna give a hell of a shot at having this hell of a bash.
This is gonna be an adult prom.
That's what we're thinking.
21 and up. All right. No games. It might
23.
even be 23 and up.
23.
We're
yeah, man, because none of that.
It might even be 25 and up.
It might be,
because this is gonna be an all-inclusive. Smoke your shit, you know. Once you buy into this,
all right. We're going live on Facebook, on the Facebook group, because while we're taping this shit, man.
Here we go, people.
Here we go. All right, so we'll just put that right there.
I like doing simultaneous videos.
Yeah, man, this is gonna be cool.
I was doing that video of me videoing, or have my homie videoing me video my buddy the other day.
So you guys are watching the Liberty of Weed. Tuney and Synthetic show. Let's go ahead and figure that. Well, keep on telling me what's going on.
So, I mean, like we were just telling these good
Don't worry
people,
about them. They're just gonna. They're not. There's nobody there anyway.
This is
this is where they're at.
Right.
This is where they're at. Right here. Okay, don't worry about that shit. Okay, nobody's there anyway. Don't worry about it.
So
okay?
it's gonna be epic. I mean,
yeah.
It was a rough idea. It's a rough draft right now, but at the same time,
I
it's
think
a very
we
good
should
idea.
do it.
And it's gonna be, you know, whatever age limit. It's gonna be over 20. Okay, definitely for sure.
It's gonna be 23. We already discussed this shit. It was gonna be 25, but you talked me down to 23.
That is
I don't
true.
want fucking knuckleheads, bro.
I
I want people that like to smoke weed so we can smoke some fucking weed.
There is gonna be security there, hardcore, and you know.
Well, hold on. All the logistics, we worry about that with our friends that have that shit. We ain't gonna worry about that. We're gonna here to smoke weed because there's people wasting weed.
Wasting it.
They're wasting it.
Wasting weed.
They're wasting it. They're wasting weed, and they're sitting up there talking about smoking weed through a bong is a waste of weed. And I'm trying to tell people, you guys are getting it all fucking wrong.
Yeah, you got it fucked up. You got it fucked up. I mean, because dude, when you're smoking blunts and joints, all that, like you're letting that smoke go. It's just smoking.
So we looked at a couple articles, right? And we decided that we were going to talk about wasting weed today. And if you guys have any good ideas about how to conserve your weed, put them in the comments below right here on Liberty of Weed, Synthetic, and Tuney Show. But first, tell them what you think wasting weed is.
Like I said, to me, wasting weed is putting hash on cigarettes. That's a waste of weed, guys.
That's what you came up with?
That's a waste of weed. Okay, you know, I mean, I just don't think that, you know, if you want to get as high as you possibly gonna get, you might as well bong it or vaporize it, dude. Bong or vape, because when you're vaping it, you're getting 100% of that fucking smoke, pretty much, unless it's coming out the sides, you know, which that's minuscule on the level of wasting weed, because, you know, you're not wasting any weed.
Is grinding your weed up before you roll it up in a joint, to me, sometimes can be a waste of weed, because you make it so tight that it's hard to smoke the joint.
That's true. That's true. It's all about the way that you're rolling the joint and what weed you have, and, you know, it just depends. You know?
On a competitive standpoint, because bong racing is competitive, right? And it is still smoking weed. I think I watch people like Coral Reefer, and she smokes bongs like nobody's business, and I don't see her wasting any weed, right? Yeah. And I see her fucking. I brought weed. Yeah, right there. No, I told you we have to go get some more. Hold on, right there. You guys have to see that right there.
Check out that.
Oh
shit.
man, right
here.
Yeah, do a closey on that. Right there.
Here's the
Yeah, do the roundy rounds on that. Yeah, you just don't get to smoke up all my weed. I have to keep it away from your fucking ass, dog. Yeah, for real. I have to sequester my weed from your ass, dude. Yeah. For real, dude. Motherfucker is.
He's like, I didn't know what I was signing up for when I said you could smoke on smoke.
He is puff a lot, dude. Puff a lot, right? And this is one of the things that we're talking about when we're talking about wasting weed, right? For real.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. I mean, because I hear all you motherfuckers talk about, oh, none of these motherfuckers can keep up with these sticks.
But, yeah,
I roll up these sticks. I roll up these sticks, and none of you motherfuckers can keep up with these sticks. And then I throw a bong in your face.
We've agreed that anyone can smoke pound weed, whatever, smoking blunts and shit, you know, but come bong with us and see how you feel.
Come bong with it. Hey, as a matter of fact, if you guys don't mind, come on over and bong, man. We got some room. We got some extra chairs. If you want to talk about something or another, you know, put it down in the comments or whatever. We're here on Liberty of Weed, and we might go ahead and talk to you about it, because it's going to be fun. We're going to be asking for advertisers and shit, because you guys are some fabulous growers out there. Thank you very much for the weed that you're growing out there. It is so fucking good. Aren't you happy now that you ran into some? Yeah, come on now.
I love weed.
They were smoking fucking $10 grams that should have been sold for $5, bro. It was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. It was bad. You know? But now that we're back here at the Liberty of Weed, being able to do this shit,
right,
things have gotten better.
Yeah, they have.
He's gotten better.
Way better.
Way better.
Way better. And I told him, I tell him all the time. Every time I see him, I was like, I'm doing better and better and better and better and better.
Well, he's right on top of shit all the fucking time. I appreciate it. Truly do appreciate it. You know, big plans, big dreams. This year, being the MC of the Bongathon makes me very fucking happy. Chris is out there fucking putting in the hours and hours trying to get the best, you know, event going, and we're very happy to be a part of that shit. So I want to get tuned up. I don't want to be a fucking weed amateur around the champ and fucking sling buzz. You saw those fucking videos? Yeah. Those motherfuckers smoke weed. Okay, getting back to wasting weed. Getting back to their soul boy. Bruh, he's got I have to answer the phone because that happens to be my board of directors. So I wish
we'll return.
You know what? I'm gonna have to call him back because we just have a minute to go.
Sure.
And this is right in the middle of trying to get the Liberty of Weed right off the hook, and I'm gonna have to give him a call back because this is kind of important to me.
Yeah,
this is kind of important to me. You know, we want to have an adult prom where people are getting together, smoking weed.
And it's going to be good. It's going to be epic, man, because, I mean...
Huge.
Huge.
We want one of those... Huge. Oh, you showed me that guy had a basket full of fucking weed connected to the blower. Everybody knows that all that shit is usually just bankrupt bullshit, right? That's usually just the shit. This motherfucker had nothing but nugs, dude.
We're talking like
big-ass nugs, dude.
Jeez, and
you know what?
Yeah, I want to do that because at first I was like, "This is a waste of weed," and then like he's like, "It's not a waste of weed," and then I looked at it and I was like, "That's not a waste of weed." I was like, "Dude, he blows it around in the whole thing, and then at the end of the video, you cannot see anything." I'm talking this.
You are in there. You can catch a contact. I told him no, that is not.
We're gonna have rooms like that too.
Hell yeah!
And you know how they have the money grab room? No, we're gonna have the fucking get high room. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be pumping your ass with motherfucking weed as long as you can stay in that little room, dude. So, every minute you go, you get another
smoke weed fast, get high quick, get high and get stoned. You know, do bong hits. Okay, what do you guys think about wasting weed? Is smoking a joint more of a waste of weed than smoking a bong? Do you think?
Depends, but yes, I can say yes because when you're smoking a bong, you can hold it and talk and have a discussion like we're having, without having to pause the discussion. You know what I mean? So, you know, we take turns, you know, like if I'm talking, you smoke, you know, but if you're smoking a joint, I'm going to be sitting there being quiet because I'm going to be smoking a joint, right? You know?
No.
I'm going to be...
We have videos where you're smoking joints and you're anything but quiet.
That's true, but I'm also smoking the shit out of that joint, though.
Puff, 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 puff.
I mean, I'm going to do a joint count when I watch the couple of videos because I can't really... There was the one where I'd smoke like 6, 7 joints.
You just fucking was smoking continually. Love it. I mean, we're here to smoke weed with you guys and get the Liberty of Weed off the chain. And if you guys want to participate with the Liberty of Weed, DM us right quick, you know?
Or upload a video of you smoking the fastest gram.
There you go. There you go.
Upload your videos.
Upload your bong smoking videos, or your non-wasteful weed smoking videos. That would be cool. That would be cool. You know, bong racing's where it's at, man.
Shout out to Raven, fucking black gloves. These are like what dab people use, and fucking all those fucking people in the weed industries and shit. These are the gloves they use. Is Raven black. They cost like fucking $28 for a package of like, I don't know, I think like 28 pairs.
So they're like $1 a piece? That's high.
Yes, sir, dude, but they're mechanics gloves, so they don't rip very easy, you know, they're for wrenching around down in them engines and stuff like that.
No shit.
Yep, and like they're pretty good with heat too, around heat. So I mean, they're not going to melt onto you as fast as a regular pair of fucking...
If you guys were interested in a prom, what would the theme be?
Yeah, that is a good question.
What would the theme be? Because I'd like
to do a masquerade. I like the masquerade. I've always dug the masquerade. I've been to 5 proms, but 3 of them were masquerades, and they were the best ones. Because when you're at a masquerade, you feel a little bit elegant. You feel a little bit, little bit higher than the rest of society, dude, when you're at a masquerade. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's like some Assassin's Creed shit, you know what I mean? It's fucking awesome. Shout out to my gamers out there, you feel me? You know?
Hey, Jay Russo, we're trying to put together a video game tournament, but we have some really specific criteria, and I need your help figuring that out. If you were looking at this video, Russo, bro, help. Man, you know all about this shit. I don't know anything. He's going to teach me how to play video games, believe it or not.
I want to be a teacher.
He's going to be a teacher. He gets all excited when he sees that shit, when he says that shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it, man, because, like, it's fucking going to be awesome. Just imagine him running around with me in fucking Call of Duty just blasting motherfuckers like, ah! Ah! Fucking awesome shit, dude.
So,
like, I'm gonna get him into Battlefield,
right?
So he can get up in the jets and fly around with some jets and some fucking helicopters and shit, just dum 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 dum. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get in the speedboat and shit, just get on that fucking turret, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, dude,
I love it.
It's great. Try to get to the beach in that game. On there's this one level, Omen Island, and you start out, if you're on the Chinese side, then you have to start in the middle of the ocean. And you have to get to the beach. And yeah, just getting to the beach is a bitch because you got helicopters, you got fucking boats, you got fucking people on the beach shooting at you and shit, dude. You gotta fucking get there. And like, these are the kind of games I want to use with that suit, because that suit is like, dude. Imagine playing Tekken with your homie, alright, and y'all both got them suits on. Every time you punch each other or kick each other, get hit, you're gonna get fucked up, dude. You're gonna get fucked up. But
man,
they should make a suit or a helmet for your mind, for, like, you know, every joint that you smoke in the, you know, that person can feel that shit. You know, they can feel your high brave weight. You
know what? You know what? I'm so high, I feel like that guy in that video.
Which guy?
The one that you showed me, that old guy that was sitting
up
there.
Oh my god, dude, that shit was hilarious. These old guys were fucking, oh man. I'll fucking blast that under the link because that was funny.
Hell yeah, you got to see these videos, man. You know, one of the fastest growing demographics in smoking weed are old people like us, right? And he comes in and he breaks off these videos of a priest, a rabbi, and a conservative gay black man sit down and smoke bongs in a video.
And it was funny, dude.
Fucking hysterical.
That shit was funny. And the priest is all like, oh, I want to use these. Can I use these ashes to bless you?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, wow, these ashes are like a really cool blue.
Oh, man, it was weird. It was a weird setup, but it worked. It worked. It was badass. I thought that it was important to see some shit like that because, you know, we get all fucking caught up in what we do and how we do shit and whatever, right? We forget that there's a whole world of other people out there smoking weed,
and doing what we do too.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's why, like, every time before we go about to get into video mode, I like to break it down with a little bit of music. Then I'll show him a couple videos and shit, and
because I'm always thinking about the business. I'm trying to fucking smash this thing together.
He is definitely all about the business, and he'll send me links and shit to, like, articles and shit, and we'll usually gather a mass topic of articles and topics before we even dive in. So it's like we already know about the topic, but we're gonna break it down into segments here soon.
But we're here to smoke a lot of weed too, and you know, it's a good opportunity for you guys to sponsor this shit, because it would be nice to smoke your weed here as well, and you could come and join us on the set, or we could come and join you at the set, and we could have a great time. My set is really freaking simple, bro. I mean, it's not hard.
And it's fun over here. I like it.
Yeah, kind of.
It's nice.
Yeah.
You know, it's cool. It's a chill environment.
You know what? You know what this reminds me of? Now, people are gonna have to go back a little ways, but I used to radio DJ at Toke Radio, okay? And it was a itty bitty tiny little room. I got kicked out of there for having all the people in the room, but we would set up a whole entire band up in a room that was fucking 10 by 15 feet, right?
Yeah.
And Jay Daly would come up there because the people would be downstairs in the pipe shop. It was above a pipe shop down on Colfax, right? And they would come up there and they'd be pissed because I'm jamming with my friends up there and fucking taking up too much time and whatever. But
so I'm gonna be doing these elevator videos too. I was coming up with that the other day. Where I'm going to be...
He says he's going to do them.
I'm going to.
Where are you, Rosin Guy?
Yeah, Rosin Guy.
Rosin Guy, where in the fuck, dude? Really?
What the fuck?
What? I'm calling you out right now.
Right.
Right the fuck now, too, because...
Right.
You know, Rosin Guy has...
Are you watching this right now? Are you the one guy watching this right now?
Somebody's watching.
Oh, it's Rosin Guy. I know it's Rosin Guy.
It's got to be Rosin Guy. Is it Rosin Guy?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know.
Whatever. I don't even put on the comments. I don't really know. I don't know. But there's somebody watching that shit.
Somebody. I don't know who the fuck you are yet.
Yeah, we'll find out. You'll say something eventually. Right. Boom. Right here. Like that. Right there. We can smoke that too. We can smoke that too. We can smoke that right there. And then, because we are putting this vibe in the air, because everybody's so fucking tired of being cooped up, I'm sure, right? Don't you think so? Oh, you're not finished coughing. Don't you think so? I think everybody's tired of being cooped up. Right there. See that? See that? Right there. Yep.
Closies. Close.
There he is. Do a closing on that one. That's pretty.
Dum 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 dum.
And he brought water because we're gonna cough. That's always cool.
I might need more water.
Look at some more water. There are always great shit happening. I mean, with Synthetic Love out there going ahead and putting together all of these plans, helping out, you know, it is a real big help having someone who is energetic and wants to get some shit done. That is, fuck. Woo. Because I'm not energetic, you can look at me and see that's not energy right there, bro. That's pork chop, Jack. That is not energy. That is not energy. That is steak and
remember that dude we were in line with at the dispensary and he was talking about how he hates chicken?
Yeah, this cat,
hates
cat from Georgia, right? We were sitting up there at the dispensary and I was going up there for a sales call and now they blocked me.
Really?
I call too much on sales.
Wow, they did?
Dude, it's a lesson that you have to learn, really. Call more than 10 times and people get upset about it, I guess.
That's why I call 10 times, they don't want to answer me, and then I'll go blow up on their block, I'll go knock on their shit, and they'll be like, hey.
Boom. But dude from Georgia, nonetheless, does not eat chicken.
It was hilarious.
Black guy. A black guy who did not like chicken. And I should have done an interview right then and there.
He didn't like other things black people should like, too.
But chicken was the biggest thing that I could. He was talking about having barbecues and making people bring their own grill so they could grill chicken.
This shit was comedy.
It was really serious comedy, right?
Conversation never started with that guy.
It was funny as shit, dude. He was like, "No, man, I do not like Yardbird." He says they sit up there and eat their own shit, and then they sit up there and eat them. He was mad about him too, boy. He does not like chicken, and I was cracking up. I thought it was funny.
It was funny.
It was funny as fuck, and he was right there at the dispensary too, but.
Yeah.
Okay, so fuck yeah. We were talking about the prom.
The adult prom, right.
The adult prom.
And what we're going to do is...
Themes.
We're going to do themes, yeah. But we're
let's ask for some, like, suggestions for themes.
Yeah, well, blow up the comments and shit. Just fucking leave it on the comments.
Yeah, you know, there's nobody really suggesting anything. So
no, there's one person watching.
It really is that? You sure you didn't just...
It says one person is watching.
I think that's my other phone. No, I'm just not going to have him done that.
I don't know who it
Don't worry about it. Yeah, they would say something if they wanted to do something.
If they want to,
yeah.
But yeah, we're going to do something or other. It'll be like...
we're all surprised that there's a person watching.
Right.
We're like, wow, there's really somebody watching.
Right.
Why would they do that shit? That's kind of funny. Why would you do that?
But we're going to give out tickets, so it's going to be a voucher. Like a voucher... A ticket will be...
He talks all the details and shit. I'm the detail
guy. Yeah, it'll be a voucher for a beer or a drink, and then one will be a voucher for a joint or a bong or A dab.
You guys know how to put this shit together. Come and help us put this shit together. We want to have an adult party.
We're gonna have weed rooms in there,
Yes.
separate weed rooms,
Yes.
separate different shit. Like there's gonna
Yes.
be a blunt room, there's gonna be a joint room,
Yes.
there's gonna be a dab room, there's
Yes.
gonna be a bong room.
Yes.
I mean, I'm trying to get I gotta go down and talk to the Ironworks because that's where I want to do this at. It's downtown. It's really cool
I don't know if
place,
they have
but-
public. I don't know if they have indoor consumption at Ironworks.
Well, they might if we want to throw some money at them. You know, they might just be on the hush hush about it.
That's not hush hush. You just did that. You're doing hush hush very fucking well, bro. At all. Now there's like more people that are doing. I don't know why they're watching. Why are they doing
There's
that?
there's three.
There's three of them.
Whoa!
Broken a record. More than what we counted on for damn sure, right?
Well, I guess
way
we're
more
gonna
than
do
what
it
we
now.
counted on.
We just lost somebody.
That's all right,
Somebody's like,
that's all right.
"Whoa."
That's stop paying
Fuck
attention
you
to the
guys.
numbers.
Right.
The numbers don't matter. The numbers don't
Well, you
matter.
want to do a dab?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
So, a priest, a rabbi, Episcopalian priest, a rabbi, and a conservative black gay walk into a dab bar and get high, or walk in and get high together for the first time. Well, no, none of they had all dabbled in the past. The rabbi was a pro, as was the conservative black gay. The Episcopalian priest pretended he wasn't a pro, but he got an eye-opening experience.
That shit was hilarious.
That was hysterical.
I like the other one though with the old people smoking weed.
Oh, that was fucking hysterical.
That shit was fucking comedy. Like they're all fucking getting
Straight
super high.
comedy.
And like none of them had ever smoked weed in their life, and they're all old as shit. And like,
Well, they're not. They're old as me, or a little bit older. Maybe not old as shit. But go ahead.
well, for all our young viewers out there, I'm only 27, but I act like I'm 12. So everybody older, like, I know 25-year-olds, and I'm like, you're old, dude. Like,
Whatever.
what are you doing?
What are they doing?
Oh my god.
Don't touch that motherfucker after you add fling. Don't touch that after you add fling to it. I don't think I made it hot enough though. Right here. No, we're gonna try this butter. Right. Butter.
The butter.
Right there. And we're gonna do it like this.
Here he goes. Hit that shit, woo! See, he's a big, he can dab like, I suck at dabs. It's just too much for me, but I still do it. You know how many people have told me, like, if I cough, they're like, if I cough like you cough when I hit weed, I wouldn't smoke weed, and I'm like, you know, whatever, dude. I smoke weed because I like to get fucking high, and like, no matter how much it makes me cough, I'm gonna forget all about them coughing sessions. You know,
Yep.
I'm gonna be high,
Yep.
and I'm gonna have a great time. Like, you know, fuck yeah, bud. Woo! Hashtag hash life, people.
Hash life.
All right, I like hash and dabs and wax and glass.
Ryan Eady says eat more hash. That's what he always says.
Earwax and fucking live resin and fucking all that shit, man.
Oh yeah. All right. So yeah. Excellent dab. I like that. Actually, I made it hot, just hot enough. It was just perfectly heated. I was happy with that. If you've seen one of my other videos, I go through smoking too hot of a dab, and I didn't want to smoke too out of a dab right then and there. So really cool.
Makes sense.
Really cool. Nice.
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 Swing.
Let me hook you up, dude.
Oh shit. It's going down tonight.
It's going down right now.
It's going down. It's going down tonight. Y'all don't know nothing about that Sally Cell? That old school Sally Cell?
I don't.
Oh man, that was the shit. It's going down tonight. Tonight's gonna go down. That's my shit.
Man.
So what are you guys doing? You know, nothing. You guys, are you guys smoking while you're watching this?
Hopefully.
I hope you are smoking while you're watching this. I mean, if you're not smoking while you're watching this, you might as well just go ahead and shut it off right now. Because
No, don't do that. You might be at work and some shit like that. No, don't do that. Don't listen to the guy that would tell you to drink chlorine and right, Lysol. Yeah, don't listen to the guy that'll tell you to drink.
I promote DMT to 12-year-olds, so I mean,
yeah,
DMT for kids. Fuck yeah, guys.
Hey, man, in certain situations, we know that psychedelics work. We really do. And you can't discount puberty as being one of the most trying times in a child's life. And it is because there is a massive continual hormones that are being injected into his head, her heart, and their soul. And at that point in time, why wouldn't you introduce something that might engage their mind enough for them to put 2 and 2 together and understand what their lives, their bodies, their hearts, and their souls are about? You know?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you engage that possibility? Because right now we're living in a world that has a lot of conflict, and the kids are conflicted, and the adults are conflicted. One of the favorite memes I ran into on fucking Facebook was amazing. It says, you know, now that the kids are home, parents are finding out their kids can't read, and the kids are finding out that their parents can't either. You know, it's like, God, you know, it's for real, you know. And life is hard, and it's been hard for generations, for real.
Right.
This COVID has fucked a lot of people up.
Some cool shit, though, is like, you know, kids are smoking weed and find out about weed, come home, get caught smoking a joint or something. Their parents are like, why didn't you just tell me? I fucking bong, dude. You know, like, do you even bong, bro?
Bro, do you even bong? Bro, do you even bong? Yeah, right. But either way, that's okay, because I came up with both of them. Yeah, but,
you know what I miss? I miss that old weed that I used to get, man.
No, I don't miss that shit.
No, dude, you don't understand. I used to get medical shit back in the day from my buddy and my boss. They were barbers and shit.
Okay.
And, but, no, so I had this fucking, this train wreck, dude. And it was so fucking sticky that I stuck it to my mirror on my fucking, in my bathroom.
Oh, I like
and
sticky.
Me and my buddy were like, until that shit falls down, we're
that
not
shit
smoking.
You can't roll in a fucking joint, though.
And that shit did not fall down. No, yeah, he's right. We
got roll that shit in a joint.
And we started fucking up. The first sale we sold it to, we put it in a baggie. Dude was like pissed. He's like, dude, I had to cut it up with scissors. I had to like pull out all the fucking plastic.
And it's not wet. It's not wet.
Yeah, dude. Like it was some hydro back in the day.
That's that shit that you know. And being a bong racer, you run into that shit, and you really you like. You know that you have to go with extra effort.
That's right.
Because it's sticky icky. Yeah.
Yeah. I miss. There's some growers that I miss because they're in prison and shit. They're gonna be in prison for life. You know, they're gone. You know. And,
well, there's a whole new generation of people, and you know the one thing is that there's somebody born every second that is gonna change the world. And so, I mean, I'm just happy enough to be here today, dog, because.
True.
Yesterday was a motherfucker, right? Okay, for real, dude. You know, yesterday was a motherfucker. Right now is okay, but tomorrow is fabulous. So I'm just going for right now and tomorrow. Because yesterday, you can't make me. No, that's how come I'm happy for weed, right? And I advocate for people to really possess more cannabis on a lot of different levels, you know. And I want to be a distinctive force in cannabis because the arguments against the product itself fall short. Now, the people that are engaged in the weed industry, it's all yours. This might be a little bit hot. Hold on, give it a second. Yeah, give it a second. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that.
I trust you.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Man, yeah. The arguments about the people that are in the industry, though, you know, what else can you say? There's a lot of people in the weed industry that are in it. Bam. Ouch. Yep. That was a big ass hit for you, bro. You fucking nailed that shit. That's badass. Yeah, making records every day. Making records every day. The people that are in the weed industry change perspectives on a lot of things. There's a lot of people in this industry like me who can't do anything else. And it's not because I haven't tried every fucking thing else. It is because I have proven it to myself. You know? And so I think that there's a lot of people that are like me that are floundering and pushing really hard for a goal, a worthwhile goal or dream, that get caught up in the minutia. Can't break free from the strings that get attached to doing business in the cannabis industry. You just can't. You can't break free from the regulation. You can't break free from the stigma. You can't break free from the concentrated assault on justice and liberty and environment and whatever. And you just can't break free from it. And it becomes a challenge for a lot of people who want to enter into this industry of this miraculous plant. They can't. And now it's an opportunity for the liberty of weed to step up and provide liberty in the weed industry and talk about the community, talk about environment, talk about freedoms in cannabis use, and ask people to participate. Because fuck, dude, what else do you have to do? Get high and do some great shit and promote the ubiquitous use of hemp and cannabis. It just seems to be a good idea to me. Seems to be a good idea to me. And so that's what we're going to do. And we're going to do that and get high.
Oh, man.
Really high. You know? I only have one lane to stay in. There's only this lane to stay in. You know, it's a big and deep and wide lane. I've seen a lot of things. You know?
That dab was excellent.
You fucking... You did nail that. He's not usually a big ass dabber, but that was some bitch. He nailed that one. That was good to see. That was really fun to watch. I like that. We're gonna have to get. You know what? Talking about dabs. Okay. When I was emceeing the marathon for the Bongathon last year, where you could smoke weed all day long, Bongathon. When I was emceeing that last year and watching Chad from Apothecary Farms do what he did, 10 grams of dabs in whatever amount of time he did it, but he did all of the dabs in way less than the 4 minutes that were supplied.
Wow, really?
Yeah, man. And he did 10 grams of dabs. Okay, that was it. And he walked away with the fucking trophy, as he should. You know, and being able to sit up there and watch Bubba hit 28 consecutive grams of fucking weed, well, 26 plus 2 dabs of grams of weed to hit that ounce. And when he hit that ounce, be sitting around there with those people going, bah, 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 watching people smoke weed. The one thing that I knew was that they weren't really hurting themselves. You know?
Right, yeah.
It's not like sitting up there watching on TV, these guys lining up 25 shots of tequila, and you know by the time they get to number 23, they're on the verge of death or fucking falling down, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know,
It's horrible.
yeah, man. I've been that dude. I've been that dude.
Yeah, for real.
That dude, for real.
That'll probably be me later tonight.
Yeah. See, that hurts my feelings in ways that you don't even imagine.
But hey, I don't drink when I'm over at his house.
No, fuck that shit.
Because
No,
I get high enough for one.
Oh,
For two, I respect him in that sense. So
I appreciate
it's like,
that.
he doesn't like to people drink, you know, so I don't drink.
It hurts too bad. It hurts too bad.
I drink that
the
H2O.
recovery on it is hard.
Right.
I watched myself die a couple of times about it. And I'm about done with it. I worked my way through that.
Yeah.
And I didn't quit. I worked my way through. And that's how I feel. I know a lot of people feel the same way, you know? And it's been cannabis that helped me get through.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Because when I quit, it was funny. I quit everything because I went to jail for 6 months. And I came back and I'm all high and mighty and gospelly about how I'm clean and I can piss clean for people in a bottle and whatnot. And after about 2 months of that, my friends looked at me and handed me a joint and they said, Rodney, you know what? We're really happy you're not a drunk anymore because you falling around and breaking our shit was really getting tiresome. You know, and we're really happy that you're not a crackhead anymore, but because finding our shit in the pawn shops and shit like that was really getting tiresome. Okay? But smoke this fucking weed, bro, because you're an asshole. Right? Right? For real. You know, you don't have to drink, you don't have to do a lot of cocaine, but you need to smoke this and chill the fuck down, right? Sit there. And for real. I did that and I kind of came back together a little bit. It wasn't like all of a sudden a light bulb went off, but I do say that that video where that old man just melted, he just, in this video, we're going to link this video. This is fucking great.
It's so great.
Yeah. This old man, he had really been hard against weed for a long time. And he was there, and the other dude, there's a black guy with some dreads that had never smoked
and
weed.
And he looks like a total fucking pothead. Like.
Right. But this old man, he melts, dude. He melts. He says, I am so relaxed.
Yeah, he's like, and yeah, bro, this shit is great.
That is a good video.
It's great.
Yeah.
And they're like, would you ever smoke weed again? And he's like, oh yeah, but just maybe slower. We're like, dude, you took like 6 hits of some weed, like.
He couldn't have smoked it much slower. He couldn't have smoked it much slower, but it just slowed his ass down. He had his head on the table, and he looked up. They were asking him questions, and then he's like, "I am so relaxed right now."
He's like, that's what they call being stoned.
Yeah, that's exactly what they call being stoned.
Guy, he's like,
yeah, that was funny.
That's what they say when you're stoned.
Yeah, man, that was funny as hell. So, and you know, I think that's half of the problem. That when you put a bunch of stoners together and you try to get them all excited because, you know, a lot of us motherfuckers smoke that heavy indica and shit and jumping up and down, bro. You know, we want to do all of that and shit, right? Get all that shit moving in that direction. For real. You know? But we don't want to sit up there and fuck it all the way up because, right. Yeah. But yeah, so all these old men come to that realization that, you know, all this shit that they had canceled out on, these guys had been alcoholics, and you could tell motherfucker was cut up on pain pills, right? The old dude. And he hit weed, turned into a puddle, bro.
Oh, bro, he is
turned into a puddle, man.
Liquefied. Just like, get out of there, man. Like, I swear to God.
Yeah. I am so relaxed.
I just like the dude with the dreads, and like, but I liked that priest. I want to see all those people get together and smoke.
They should.
Because that shit was fucking hilarious, dude.
It was hilarious as fuck.
And Snoop sponsors that shit. Snoop Dogg sponsors that shit.
What's the name of that thing? Do you know? Pull it up right quick.
Let's see where it is.
Let's see if we can find it.
So funny.
Yeah, because that was just hysterical shit, dude. And I'm like, you know, my heart's going out to it because it's really a transformative kind of video where a lot of people are trying to mix cultures around the cannabis plant, and that makes me happy, you know. And I was looking at these guys that had never smoked weed before, and you know they had been judgmental in the past. You know they had been judgmental in the past.
Hi there, my name is Robert.
My name's Marvin.
I'm Graham, and I never smoked.
Yeah, Grandpa smoked weed for the first time. That's what it says, right?
Well, the reason I never tried is because it was taboo, and you know, the environment I was in was sort of a church environment, so we were never around it. It was never around us.
Never had the urge to. Even though my friends were smoking and sniffing glue,
smoking and
I just
sniffing
never
glue.
had the urge to not even drink.
Your friends were retarded,
I was just a happy-go-lucky guy all the time.
It's always been a negative thing in my mind, and I've never really wanted to jump
This
off
guy
that
was,
bridge.
like I'm saying, all of them have that opinion. Weed is the devil stuff, bro. Bad for you. Bad for you.
That's what they call it.
try the bong first.
They don't even know what they're doing.
One of these things.